Stampers, Rose Coleman back with another video. Today I want to feature a product suite in the Occasions catalog, the 2018 Occasions catalog on page 19. I'm going to make a box today using the Lots of Love Framelit dies, and they also have a stamp set that coordinate with them. And you guys know that if you purchase both together, you save 10%. So let's go ahead and get started making a box using these framelits. So here I have them here on my desk. This is the stamp set, Sure Do Love You stamp set, and the matching framelits. So the framelits come with all these pieces here. We have the heart, some little hearts, this one here that will cut out the Sure Do Love You banner. And this big guy is what we're gonna play with today. This one here is to make the box, okay? So let me move this out of the way and get started. So with this framelit, you want to cut your cardstock. I cut mine rich razzleberry. I cut it at 4.5 by 6 3/4, and you need 2 pieces, okay? So before I went on camera, I went ahead and cut 2 of these out. Now I'm going to bring in my bone folder and reinforce all of these score lines that are on the cardstock, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. The bone folder is an awesome tool to have with all of your scrapbooking and card making supplies. A lot of times we're making boxes and cards and different things, and you need to be able to reinforce those score lines, especially for treat boxes. It just makes the box go together so much better. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my second one here. And these little tabs will be folded in, so I'm just going to fold those in. And reinforce this one and this one. Okay, so now I'm ready to put my box together. Now, because I have 2 pieces, I have one of the flaps I'm going to point up, and the other one I'm going to point it down like this, okay? And I'm just going to add adhesive to one side. So this one over here. I'm pulling in my tear and tape adhesive. This is the strongest adhesive for making boxes and treat containers and 3D items that you want to stay together. So you just put it on your cardstock and tear, okay? Just gonna put one on that side and one on this side and just tear when I get to the end. And then I'm just gonna reinforce that. You can use your bone folder and press it down real good. And then you can just lift up on that wax paper, and there you have your adhesive on your one side of your box. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the box together. So I'm going to take this piece and fold those little tabs down. That's just going to help me line up the other side. So I'm just going to bring this side in, line it up like that, and press down. So there I've got one side of my box attached. Then I'm just going to flip it over, and I'm going to bring the other side together, lining up the edges. Just want to make sure that lines up really nicely. It's gonna, and you can extend both your fingers inside the box and then just fold that down. So now you have the 2 flaps on the other ends. So you want to take those, one of them you can fold in like that. And there's the bottom of your box, and this can be the top of your box, okay? Super easy, super fast. You can put all kinds of stuff in here. Stampin' Up! Actually has a set of envelopes and cards that fit in this box too, on the same page with the other products. What I found though, I found these awesome Arrow Truffle dark cherry truffle. They had them in different flavors at our local drugstore, not too far from us. So I'm just gonna pop that in and see, does it actually fit? Oh my goodness, it's like a perfect fit. Okay, I better close this up and do it up good because I don't want to eat it. Don't need stuff like this hanging around in my craft room. Okay, so there's my box. I've got it loaded up with my candy in there. You don't have to put the candy in right away. You can wait until you're done making your box. Just want to show, I also found these ones here. These are little Valentine. They're called Chit Chats, like the little candy hearts. You can put one of those in the box too. Just an idea for you. So I'm actually going to take my treat out and finish decorating my box. And show you how quickly you can make a easy box. So the designer series paper called Painted with Love, I've just got a piece cut 2 3/4 by 4 3/4. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my box as my top layer, just like that. Now I'm going to use some gold trim, some of our metallic gold trim. I've cut myself a piece 18 inches long, and that's how I'm actually going to secure my box. Just going to wrap that around, tie it in a bow. trim off the ends too. So just tie a nice little bow here. There. And then I'm just going to shorten that a little bit. Actually, let me try that again. Always when you're on camera, it's harder to tie bows and do fancy things. But this gold, I don't know if you can see from the lighting, I'll show it to you a little closer, but this ribbon is so nice and sparkly, and it really brings out the gold accents in this designer series paper. Love it. All right, come on, ribbon. There we go, we've got a bow, yay. Now I'm just gonna make that a little bit smaller. And I don't want to trim off my ends too much because I want to have enough so that once I open it and take the treat out, or when I go to put my treat in, I want to be able to have enough to tie it, okay? So there's the box put together. Now I'm going to decorate it. In this Sure Do Love You stamp set, there's a couple of different heart images. So I stamped this one and I heat embossed it with white. I stamped it on Rich Razzleberry and I heat embossed it and I just trimmed it out. So I'm going to use that to embellish my box. And I also used the other framelit. There's a heart in this set right here, and this one, there's a framelit that will cut both of those hearts out. And I just cut a little piece of the designer series paper, and I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to put a couple of those on the back of that heart shape that I cut out. I'm going to mount that right on top of here. And remember that Sure Do Love You with the swirl, the banner? I'm going to put that on my box, I think. So I've cut that, I've stamped it in with Melon Mambo ink, and then I used the framelit to cut it out, and I want that to sit right in the center of my heart. Also included in the framelit set, look at these cute little leaves. I used those with some scrap gold foil paper, and I cut out a couple of leaves. So I'm going to attach those to my banner. I like to, whenever I'm attaching something very small to something big, I like to put the adhesive on the back of the bigger part like this, and then I can just come down and pick up that image exactly where I want it, okay? So I'll put one there and maybe one coming out the bottom. Just make it look even like that, and then I'm ready to go ahead and stick that onto my dimensional. And I'm ready to put that right on my box. So I'm going to bring in some more dimensionals. And voila, I have got my nice little heart to go on the front of my box. And you can use this box to, like I was saying, add the chocolates. You can also add a gift card inside of here too with the chocolate. Wouldn't that be fun? So there's my gift box today, my little Lots to Love box. I am in love with these little boxes. I have another one here that I made earlier, and it's using the powder pink cardstock, and same idea with the heart in the center and just another piece of that designer series paper. So I hope you like my video today and that you'll actually have some fun making these boxes at home too. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.